The feedback on our new Cryptogram tool has been overwhelmingly positive. There have been a couple of requests for upgrades to this tool. We've made this tool even better based on your suggestions and comments. Let's take a closer look at the features of this tool. With this update, you have greater control over the appearance of your pages. Now you have control over the placement of the title on the page, the gap between the title and the puzzle, and the gap between puzzles if there are multiple puzzles on one page. Additionally, we've included the option to use numbers or symbols instead of letters for the cipher, as well as the ability to customize the starting number for the puzzles, offering even more options for puzzle customization. Let's head over to Book Creator and I'll walk you through these updates. Let's start by showing you how to control the look of your pages. Let's set up a book, 8.5 by 11. And I have some phrases that I'm going to use that I'm going to cut and paste into here. And let's just go ahead and do a refresh. To change where your title starts, go to the Title Font Settings tab, and you change this number here, Start Title At. So if we change it from 0.3 to 0.5 and do a refresh, our title now starts lower on the page. The second thing you can adjust is the space between your title and where your puzzle starts. And that is this number here, space between title and puzzle. So if we make this bigger, then we have a bigger gap here. The last setting that you can change is when you have multiple puzzles on your page. So let's do multiple puzzles first. Let's do 2 pages, and then we can change where this starts by changing this number, space between puzzles. So if we increase this and do a refresh, there's now more space. If you want to put even more space, you can increase it some more, do another refresh, and now there's even more space. So that'll allow you to set up the pages pretty much exactly how you want them to look. Let's move on to how to do numbers. It's really easy. You just go under Puzzle Settings and you change the puzzle type from letters to numbers and do a refresh. Now, instead of having letters here for your puzzle, you have numbers. And if you want to add some hint letters, you can do that. So it'll tell you what the letter is for some of the numbers if you want to add hints into your puzzles. Now, the last thing I want to show you is that you can use dingbats for your letters instead of letters. And to do that, you have to have a dingbat font. And I have one here called Wingding's regular font. And now if I do a refresh, instead of having letters for your cipher here, you have symbols from your font. The important thing to remember here is you need to change the puzzle font, but not the answer font. So now our answers are still in whatever font you put here. If you don't change this, then it's going to be in the Wingdings font. Now you can use this to create holiday themed cryptograms by getting special fonts related to each holiday, which is what I did for Valentine's Day. So I went and got a Valentine's Day font, which is called Love Romance. And then I went into ChatGPT and asked it to give me 12 different Valentine's themed song titles. So let's go put those in here. And now if we do a refresh, it will look like this. And you'll note that it's kind of hard to read these. That's because a lot of these are pretty wide. A lot of the little symbols are wide. So it's probably better to go with 2 lines for your answer key, and then it looks like this. And we can change the title. Instead of saying cryptogram, we could have it say love songs. And then if we redo it, it looks like this. So this is a really easy way to create content specific for holidays. All you have to do is do some searches to find a font that works for your holiday. I know I went and found one that was for Christmas that was really cute, and it looks like this. That would be really great for holiday themed puzzle books. But the one thing you need to make sure of is that any of these dingbat fonts that you use, that you get a commercial license for them. Otherwise you can't use them in your book. So that's an important point to remember. The last new feature is the ability to start your puzzles on any number. So if we wanted to start with 11, for example, say we did 10, word searches, and now we want to do 10 cryptograms for our book. So we want to start numbering with 11. In this case, we just want to call it puzzle. So we have a consistent title all through our book. And then it would start numbering with 11. Say in this case, you could have your 10 Christmas themed crosswords, and then you could have 10 Christmas themed cryptograms. And if you wanted, you could go on and get 10 Christmas themed word searches. And then you can easily combine them in Canva or by using Adobe's Merge PDF tool, which is also free. If you need to know how to take a book creator PDFs and combine them in Canva, we have a video that shows you how to do that, and I'll leave that in the description below. This is all the new stuff that you can do with our Cryptogram tool. And there you have it. We hope these Cryptogram tool updates help make your book creation process faster and easier. If you have any questions about how to use this tool or suggestions for new features to add in this tool, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Your journey to crafting journals, planners, logbooks, and more starts here. Get going now with a free 3-day trial at abookcreator.com.